I'll be able to let them in. But so thank you so much for coming. It's so good to see you guys. I know this is such a crazy busy time of the year, so thank you for making time to come here to be with me, but also to be with yourself. And so Karen, I know you weren't part of the last 3 classes, but we've been working on the chakras sort of like from the bottom and the top, sort of matching them up as we come in. And so we started at the first chakra, which connected to the 7th chakra. So this self that we are here on earth, the self that we are experiencing here in the universe, this higher self, the self that exists when our body ceases to, that big self. And then the 2nd chakra is our emotional hub. It's like the space where we are uniquely who we are. It's where we hold a lot of emotion. It's that watery space. It's also a lot of creativity. It's why creative people are super emotive, and they have the ability to get those emotions up and out. So we can all say like, yes, I feel that too. Like they are true artists are true gifts to the universe. And so we connect that with this 6th chakra, which is like this inner knowing, this deep sense of like who we are, not just to be able to like know, but to see and see self as we evolve, because we never stay the same. So just to be always tapped in and watching and observing and getting to know self and honoring self as we move throughout, our days and our life. And then 3rd chakra to 5th chakra, so this personal power in our belly to this our throat chakra, super connected even in physical body in terms of mouth to stomach. What you put in your mouth is connected to your stomach. But this idea of like how you present yourself and the voice that you use to share that with the world. And it varies depending on the situation, but being truly tapped into self to know how you want to show up in a situation, and then having the ability to get it up and out. And then today we're focusing on the heart, which is so great because it's the centerpiece of everything. So everything gets filtered through the heart. So everything comes up and out with love. Everything comes in and down with love. And the heart center is such like an interesting place because like all chakras, there's a lower chakra and an upper chakra. So in each chakra, there's always a darkness and a light. And it is in everything. Like we've been working on the exhale. As you exhale deeply, you draw it up. As you inhale deeply, you draw down. So like there's always the grounding and lifting and everything. So in the heart though, it's like very apparent. We know in the heart that there are some very dark spots in our hearts, and we know that there's some very bright spots in our heart. And so this ability to tap into both is what's healing. So we try often to like skip the dark parts. We don't want to go there. So we just try to keep pushing into the things that make us happy and the joy. But there's not that sense of wholeness if you're not tending to the things that are in the dark spaces. And so really interestingly, when we are born with this thymus gland, which is like next to our heart, like we're next to our sternum, and it's actually like an upside down heart-shaped gland. And it is like the place where our T cells mature, and our T cells are really key for a healthy immune system. So to me, it's so fascinating that as a child, you're born with this large thymus, and the thymus gland is next to your heart. And the thymus gland says to the child, I'm here to take good care of you. I'm here to support you and make sure that you are well. But as we age and mature, even by the age 4, the thymus gland starts to, the thymus gland starts to shrink. And by the time we are a preteen, it's very, very small. And by the time we get to be an adult, it is just transformed into sort of fatty tissue. And I thought it was so interesting physically because as you're born into this earth, the body says, I'm here to take care of you. And then as you age, the body says you need to take care of yourself. And so the heart is like they're connected. So if you're not taking care of yourself in your emotions and your heart, you're not going to be well physically. It is very, very powerful. So it's such an amazing, to me, like just fascinating that the body can do that. And it's like, I think that many like pediatric cancers, I don't understand. I'm like, what the heck happened there? But I think it has to do with maybe an abnormality in the thymus. And I'm going to do some research and see if anybody's looked into that. But if you don't have the ability to, you need that help as a child to come in and fight all the viruses and, to support your heart. But as you mature, your heart becomes the major organ that needs to take care of yourself. And so when you're going into these dark spaces in the heart, to not look at it as like fearful, to know that in the wound there is the light. That's what Rumi always says. It's scary to go into those dark spaces of the heart, but where you go, it literally transmutes into brightness. Your heart wants to be bright all the time. It's where your spirit lives. So these moments that you get to go in and actually transform and transmute that energy, your spirit gets brighter and brighter and brighter because the spirit wants to grow and expand. So if you can go into those dark spots with this open mind and like this love for self, then I'm going to go into these spaces and really observe and look and see what this is all about. Because knowing that when you really do travel into that space, you have the ability to transmute it into something beautiful and light. And then when you do that, when you feel better in your heart, you feel better overall. It is like the hub of wellness. So it's not only important for your soul's journey, it's important for your body's journey to be well in your heart. So today I want to really talk about, I don't really want to do such major backbending. Like it seems obvious that would be what we do as a heart opener. I want to do more twisting because at the end of class, I want you to sit with these breaths and we're going to deepen the exhale so you can kind of go into the darkness. But also know when you go into that darkness, there is light. When you exhale, we uplift. And then I want to extend the inhale so that we can go into the light. And so I hope in doing that, you'll be able to sort of get a better picture of what's inside and maybe help you set your intention for the new year. So you can't really set that intention if you don't go to the dark spots. I just wrote about this with the winter solstice. You need to really explore what that is, because in the dark is like those opportunities for true growth. It's really easy to focus just on the bright, but to go to the dark and really focus it's beautiful. It's painful, but it's beautiful. Life is the good, bad, and the ugly. And so moving through those things and knowing that you have the ability to do so is such an empowering, like loving practice. So we'll flow. I want to twist a little bit. So when you twist, you lift the heart. So I just want to focus on lengthening and twist to help release some energy. And then at the end of class, I just want to sit and breathe, and then we'll set our intention, and then we'll be ready for 2022. How's that sound? Good. Okay. So let's start on our back with our knees bent. You can take your feet wide if that feels good to you, and bring your knees together. And just make yourself comfortable. So this is this Apanasana pose. And why don't we take our right hand on our belly and our left hand on our heart? And just take this moment to settle into the space. So again, right hand connecting to this deep, deep self inside where these emotions exist. And left hand connecting to the heart. So really looking inside with lots of love and tenderness, compassion. It doesn't matter who we are, the human experience comes with suffering and tons of joy. So, we all are experiencing this together. So really tap into that energy. And when you're ready, begin to deepen your breath, but let both hands rise equally so the breath is full from the chest down to the belly. And as you exhale, let both hands descend equally so you know that you've emptied out from the low belly all the way up to the heart. So each inhale passes through the heart and descends all the way down to the low belly, down to the pelvic floor as the pelvic floor releases. And as you exhale, you pull in from the pelvic floor, take it up through that second chakra, third chakra, through the heart and out the nose. So just in your mind's eye, follow that breath. We've been working on this sort of light image. So if it's helpful to you, on your inhale, imagine a bright light coming up from your tailbone all the way up through the spine and out the crown of the head. And as you exhale, let that white light spill over the sides of the body, creating sort of this egg shape. So each inhale, feel that bright light lift. Each exhale, let it spill over the body. The space that you're creating with this white light, this egg shape, is your aura. It's also your immune system. It's where you take in energy from the outside and bring it in. So really just filling up this space with this bright light. A couple more long, deep breaths. And when you feel ready, reach your arms overhead, extend your legs long. Just give yourself a big, huge good morning stretch. You can circle the ankles, point and flex the feet. Nice big stretch. And then walk your feet back in and hug the knees into the chest. So extend that tailbone down towards the front of the mat. So you're really rocking and rolling on that sacrum. Just massage that low back a little bit. Good. And then draw your nose to your knee, curl in into this little ball, really just squeezing into self. And then as you exhale, release the head and drop the toes. So drop the feet down to the earth, lift your hips up, take them over to the right and drop your knees, take your hips over to the left and drop your knees to the right. So we're looking for some space here on the twist. Take your left arm out to the left. You can gaze to the left, but feel this space from the sit bone on that left side to the shoulder. Just getting lots of space here on that side body. Good. One more breath. And then slowly bring those feet back to the floor, knees to the sky. Lift your seat up. Now shift the hips over to the right and take your knees to the left. So left hand on the knee pile if you'd like. Right arm out to the right, gaze to the right. So again, extend the side body from that right sit bone to the shoulder. Just get long. Good. One more breath. And then slowly bring those knees back up to center, feet to the earth. Lift your seat back up. So again, so you can square the sacrum back down onto the earth and then bring your knees into your chest. It's like a happy baby here. So hold on to the outer edges of the feet, maybe take the peace strings around the big toe. Just sort of getting into this inner child. That's the space in your heart that wants to be bad, who wants to play and sort of be a rebel, who gets upset when you don't get your way. It's still there. We all have it. So just sort of playing with your inner child here for a moment, maybe stretching one leg at a time. Good. And then when you're ready, take both feet up towards the sky. So if it's too early for you, release the hands and just take your hands flat by your hips on the floor. And then take the ball mounts to the sky and just let this reversal of energy happen in the legs. So you can close your eyes. And in your mind's eye, just imagine this energy spilling from the toes down to the hips. So just sort of like a one of those toys, I forgot what it is, but almost like an hourglass. When you flip it over, you see that sand sort of spill down to the bottom. So imagine that's happening here. Go a couple more breaths. And then hug your knees back in. And we'll rock ourselves up to seated. You can rock and roll a couple times, massaging that spine. We'll take a moment here in a seat. Take your hands flat on your knees, crown of the head to the sky. Close your eyes and just let the energy again spill from the crown of the head down. Again, like you just flipped that hourglass here. Good. And then align ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Draw that low belly in, sit up nice and tall. You can open the eyes and then walk your fingertips out to the side, get nice and long. And then inhale, reach your hands high to the sky, grow nice and tall. Exhale that right hand down, take it up and over, wrap that left shoulder blade around, really root that left sit bone down and reach, open up that side body. Good. One more breath. And then from here, take your hand back behind your head, elbow back, just sort of like really tilting your heart up, opening up, finding this space. Good. Inhale the hand back up, left hand meets it, or right hand meets it, sorry, and take your left hand down to the earth. Take your right arm up and over, wrap the shoulder blade around, root the sit bone down, and really reach. Deep breaths. Find that space in the side body. So we need these long side bodies to keep lifting our heart. So we often sink into our pelvis. Just stretching out here. One more breath. And then drop the hand behind your head, take the elbow back, and ooh, nice big stretch up. Good. Inhale the right hand up, left hand meets it. Good. And now left hand to the outside of your right knee, taking a twist. Sit up nice and tall, right hand behind you. So close your eyes here, and on your inhale, imagine the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. And as you exhale, let that low belly soften as you draw the air in and up through the heart. Twisting maybe a little bit more. Each inhale, lengthen. Each exhale, soften. One more. Good. Inhale, reach both hands high to the sky. And exhale, twist over to the other side. Right hand to the outside of the knee, left hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. And exhale, soften. 3 more on your own. Exhale completely. And inhale, both hands high to the sky. Exhale those hands back behind you, fingertips face you. Loop those shoulders up, back and down. Tilt your heart up towards the sky. Squeeze those elbows or the shoulder blades together and lift your chin. Close your eyes, open and close your mouth. Move your jaw side to side. Good. And then bring your gaze back to the horizon. And then just lean back into the hands and take your legs wide. Good. Inhale your hands up to the sky. And exhale, take your hands over that right leg. So you might not go very far. It's pretty early, but just a little gentle twist here. You can do like these little teeny bounces I like to do, just sort of easing into your inner leg line. Good. One more breath. And now inhale, reach up, grow tall, and exhale, take it over to the left. So maybe little teeny bounces here. Good. And now inhale, take your hands high to the sky. Exhale those hands back behind you. Lean back just to take your feet together for Baddha Konasana. So feet are close to you, to your body. You're on the front of your sit bones. So lift your heart, feet open like a book, pinky edges pressed together. Loop the shoulders up, back and down. Big inhale here. And exhale, lead with the heart as you take yourself forward. So you might not fold very far here. That's okay. Just keep pulling that heart forward like an offering. Good. One more breath. And now inhale, come up, take your feet flat, hands behind you, and press yourself up to a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. So hold opposite elbows here, sway side to side, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Just exploring, seeing where you're holding tension here. And then from here, drop your hands down to the earth, bend your right knee and take a walk over to the right, stretching that QL muscle on the left. Deep breaths. Good. Come back through center, bend the left knee, take a walk over to the left. Good. Come back through center, hands on your shins, inhale, lengthen out, pull the crown forward, shoulders away from the ears, this half forward fold. So weight is forward in the bottoms of the feet. And again, extend your heart forward like I took a little fish hook on your collar and pulled you out of your pelvis. Get nice and long. One more breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen, hands on shins, crown forward. Exhale, fold.
One more time, inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold. From here, bend your knees deeply, take your hands to weights, elbows to the sky, and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Head comes up last. Good. Keep your feet at hip distance apart, take your hands by your hips. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale that right hand down again. Take a side stretch over to the left and to the right, but let your hips sway to the left. So it's gonna really look like a big arc. Good. Inhale all the way up. Drop that left hand down, take it up and over. Hips to the other side. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Big toes touch. Root down through all four corners of the feet. Reach the crown of the head to the sky. Take a moment here to set an intention for your practice, or really tuning into the energy that brought you here today. What are you seeking on your mat? Good. Bow your head, seal your intention. Open your eyes, see your fingertips for grounding. Release your hands by your hips, turn the palms out. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, gaze up, palms touch. Exhale, dive out of the hips, keeping a nice long line, heart reaching forward as you fold. Crown comes down. Inhale, lift and lengthen, find that long monkey pose. Exhale, bend your knees, plant the hands, step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. From here, we'll hold just to find that third chakra, that personal power. Draw your low belly and navel in. So navel to spine. Hold here, push the earth away. Let the earth hold you up. Contract every muscle. Pull hands to feet, feet to hands energetically, and then squeeze in from the outer edges of the body. So really tight into that core. One more breath. And now shift forward onto your big toes and exhale, lower yourself down to the earth. We'll take a Sphinx pose here. So elbows below your shoulders, forearms flat on the earth. Loop your shoulders up, back and down, and inhale, lift on up. So engage that low belly, pull your heart through the gates of the arms. Maybe lift your chin to get that sense of really lifting up. Nice long breath. Exhale, forehead down to the earth. Push yourself back to child's pose. Take your seat to the heels, forehead down to the earth. Nice long breath. Good. From here, take a walk over to the right. Again, extend that left sit bone down to the left heel. Walk that left arm out. Good. Come back through center and take it over to the left. Extend that right arm out. Reach that right sit bone deeply down to the heel. Good. Come back through center. Inhale, come up to table pose. Hands below shoulders, knees underneath your hips, tops of the feet pressed down. On your inhale, lift your heart, pull the shoulders away from the ears, feel your heart lift. And exhale, dome the upper back, tuck the chin. So this space behind the heart is the heart of the past. So again, opening up to that. Inhale, lift the heart. The front of the heart is the space of the future. Good. Round as you exhale. Inhale, come through. And exhale, round. Good. Inhale, come through one more time. And this time, curl the toes under and make your way to downward facing dog. So bend one knee at a time. Ease into your lower body. See what's going on with the arms. So your arms are an extension of the heart. It's how you hug. It's how you express heart. So again, longer arms, lots of love for self. So send those heels back, wrap those shoulder blades around, press the hands down and forward. Good. Nice long breath here. Exhale, loud sigh. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, sigh. This time, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out, hands on shins, crown forward, heart lifts. and exhale, fold. Strong legs or bent knees, your choice. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Reach your hands high to the sky and exhale your hands to heart center. We'll move through Sun A. I really love taking back bends when I lift up. So lift your hip points up to do that so your tailbone descends. So hands by your hips, turn the palms out. Big inhale, reach up, maybe take a little back bend, lift the hip points up. And exhale, dive out of your hips and fold. Inhale, lengthen out for your monkey pose. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Good. Inhale, shift forward to your big toes. And exhale, lower yourself down to the earth. Inhale, find a back bend. Good. And exhale, back to down dog. Good. 3 deep ujjayi breaths, whispering asana on the back of the throat. Good. At the end of the exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, walk, step, or float forward, your choice. Inhale, lengthen for monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Strong legs. Inhale, rise, reach your hands high to the sky, grow tall. Beautiful. And exhale, hands to heart center. Really nice job, you guys, taking your time coming up. Take your hands by your hips again, turn the palms out. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up again, getting in touch with that white light around you. Maybe take a back bend. And exhale, dive out of the hips and fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen, reach your heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Good. Inhale, shift forward here, and exhale, lower halfway or all the way your back bend. Inhale, lift the heart, let your hips be heavy. And then draw in from that low belly as you exhale back to down dog. Good. 3 deep ujjayi breaths again, whispering asana in the back of the throat. Good. Great. Okay, from here, inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. Take this down dog split, really press your chest back, lengthen the arms, and then stack the right hip on top of the left and bend the knee. So just knee high to the sky, shoulders are square, stretching out to that psoas muscle. And then if you'd like, you can make some circles with that knee in one direction and then the other. Maybe wiggle the toes, circle the ankle, just opening up. And then from here, inhale, take the toes high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, dome the upper back, again, stretching that heart of the past. Look between the hands and place your foot between the hands. Lower your back knee, walk your hands up to the thigh. Let's bend and straighten that front leg again. Just getting into the psoas so we can really lengthen out in our side body. Good. And now knee right up over that heel. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Good. Nice long breath here. And then exhale, hands back behind you. Interlace those fingers, loop the shoulders up, back and down, and use that energy, squeeze your shoulder blades together to lift your heart. So just thinking about lengthening the side bodies and lifting the heart versus really taking a huge back bend, just finding space here. Good, one more breath. And then again, inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. And exhale, take your arms out to a T. Left arm underneath right. Squeeze those arms together for these Garudasana arms and just stay here for a moment, feeling that space behind the heart open up. Good. And then take an inhale here, forearms to the sky. And exhale, just take your elbows to your knees, open up that space behind the heart. Feel that space open as you squeeze those forearms together. Good, one more breath. Inhale, lift up, release the arms nice and slowly, reach up, and exhale, hands down to the earth on either side of the foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee up, left hand stays, right hand reaches high to the sky for a twist. Squeeze that right knee in, gaze up to the thumb. Good, beautiful. One more breath. Lower the hand down, step back to plank pose. You can move through a vinyasa, or just take your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Good. Connect to your intention. Nice job. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky for that down dog split again.
Really send the chest back, open up, and then stack the hip, bend the knee, finding the stretch first for that psoas, and then making some circles in one direction and then in the other. Wiggle the toes, circle the ankle, and inhale, take a down dog split again, toes high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, dome the upper back, stretching the heart of the past. Place the foot between the hands, lower the back knee, walk your hands up the thigh. And again, bend and straighten here. Seeing what's going on here in this psoas hip flexor. And then knee right up over the heel. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky, grow tall, find space. One more breath here. And then exhale, hands back behind you. Find that awkward interlace, so opposite thumb on top. Loop the shoulders up, back and down, and tilt your heart up. Deep breaths. Again, creating space in your side bodies, lifting the heart. Good. One more breath. And inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, elbows out to a T. Right arm underneath left, find these Garandasana arms. If you can't touch palms, touch the back of the hands. Press those elbows away. Feel that space behind the heart open. And then inhale, lift up. And exhale, elbow to knee. Just hold this fold for a moment, feeling this space behind the heart. Deep breaths. And inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, unwind nice and slowly. And exhale, hands down to the earth, curl the back toes under for an easy twist. Left hand reaches high to the sky. Nice long breaths, feeling the space, squeezing that left knee towards the midline. Good. One more inhale. And exhale, hand down. We'll step back to plank pose, optional vinyasa, and move right back to downward facing dog. Good job. Great. Okay, so from here, inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, hug knee to nose. Good, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the leg back up, all the way up to downward facing dog. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale the leg back up. Exhale the knee to the left tricep, pause. We're gonna slide that foot through all the way over to the left, slide the back foot flat. We're coming into fallen triangle. Reach that left hand high to the sky. So your right foot's all the way over to the left, mat bashi. Good. There you go. One more breath here. And now exhale, take the arm overhead. Get a side stretch here. I know those wrists. Lower the hand down, swing the leg back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, and place the foot between the hands. Lower your back knee again, find that low lunge. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Good. Right hand to the right hip. Left arm reaches up and over for a nice big side stretch. Good. And then slowly, 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 like an arrow, aim that elbow to the outside of the right knee. Place the hands together. Slide them back between those elbows and then pull your heart forward like a little lever. As you take those heels of the hands back, your heart lifts. Deep breaths here. Good. One more moment. We'll look down, place our hands down on either side of that front foot and straighten out that front leg. Toes knee to the sky, loop the shoulders up, back and down. Your back knee is right up over or underneath the hip. Yeah. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, pull your heart towards your toes. So you don't have to fold. We're just trying to open our heart here. Good. Nice long breath. And from here, lift your gaze, take that right hand to the inside of the leg and swing your right leg back. So toes down, heel up, low belly draws in, left arm reaches. So again, I'm looking for length. Heel presses back like you're stepping on a wall behind you. Fingertips reach forward, draw the low belly in. We'll hold for 3 breaths. So contract everything you can, that right glute, the right quad. Good. One more breath. And this time, as you exhale, elbow to knee. Again, open up that space behind the heart, twisting underneath you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Good. Inhale, lengthen out here. And exhale, place that hand down, toes down. We'll step back to plank pose. There could be a vinyasa here, or just take it back to down dog. Beautiful, you guys. All right, inhale, lift that left leg high to the sky. Exhale, hug knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. Yep. Inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Beautiful. Inhale, up and back. Left knee to right tricep. And we'll pause, threading that left foot all the way through to the right, reaching your right hand high. So pressing firmly onto that left hand to find space here. One more breath. And then exhale, arm overhead. So really stretch out that side body. Good. And then slowly lower the hand down to the earth. Swing the leg back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, dome the upper back. Place the foot between your hands and lower your back knee. We'll walk on up for low lunge again. When you're ready, inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. And then exhale that left hand down, right arm up and over for a little bit of a side stretch, lengthening the side body. And then slowly, like you're pointing an arrow, elbow to the outside of the knee, heels of the hands between those elbows, and then pull your heart forward. So it's like a little bit of a lever as you push the hands through, your heart lifts. Good. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. And exhale, hands down. We'll straighten out this front leg. Push it forward. Heel presses down and back energetically. Back knee is right up under the hip. Keep pulling your heart forward. Nice long breaths. Heel presses down. Keep lengthening. Good. One more breath. And now lift your gaze. Take that left hand to the inside. Swing that left leg back. Heel up, toes down. Right arm forward. Again, imagine somebody's grabbing your hand and pulling your foot in the opposite direction. So press the earth away like you're in plank pose. Contract your left glute. Heel presses back. Good. Deep breaths. Good. One more breath here. Exhale, elbow to knee again, twisting underneath you, opening the back of the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Lower your hand and foot down. Step back to plank pose. Optional vinyasa. Or head right back to down dog. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale, loud sigh. One more time, big inhale. Loud sigh. Slowly walk your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen, hands on shins, crown forward. Exhale, fold. Strong legs. Inhale, rise, reach your hands high to the sky. Beautiful. And exhale, hands to heart center. So feet hip distance apart. Pour all your weight into the right foot. Take your left knee up towards your chest for crane pose. Good. So embrace the wobble on the right foot. Go side to side, front to back, corner to corner. Nice. And then from here, crisscross that left foot over the right knee and take a seat. So opening up this hip here on the left. Good. Heart stays lifted. Side body's long. One more breath. And inhale the knee up towards the chest. And exhale, lower the foot down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Pour all your weight into that left foot. Try not to sink into that left hip. Embrace the wobble on that left foot. And then when you're ready, sit down, crisscross that foot over the knee and sit back. Just looking for a hip stretch. Heart stays lifted, side body's long.
Good, one more breath. And then inhale the knee back up and exhale, lower the foot down. Good. Pour all your weight into that right foot again. Take that left knee up towards your chest and tilting right at that hip crease, we're coming into warrior three. So heart pulls forward, heel presses back, using this for length. So it's just like that spinal lengthener we were doing in table, just on one foot. So heart pulls forward, heel presses back. One more breath. Then slowly into that right knee, left foot back. Inhale, reach your hands high for high lunge. Good. Nice long breath, wrap the shoulder blades around, grow nice and tall. And then exhale, hands to heart center. So again, aim that left elbow to the outside of the knee. Drag the heels of the hands between the elbows and pull your heart through the gates of your arms. So we need to lengthen our heart to really twist these chakra channels. Good. One more breath. And then inhale, reach your hands back up to the sky. Exhale, lean, reach your hands all the way back, pull your heart forward. And then windmill that left arm forward and all the way back, slide that back foot flat for warrior two. So front heel intersects back arch. Good. Nice long breath. Warrior two, heart lifts. Exhale, reverse it, take it back, keep bending into that front knee. Open the heart. Good. Inhale, come on up, forearm to thigh, left arm reaches up. Good. When you feel like you're stable and steady, take the arm overhead. Extend that side body long. Good. One more breath. Inhale, come back up, straighten out that front leg, reverse your triangle. Good. Inhale, come on up, send your hips back, lower your hand down. Take the left arm up, gaze up. Good. One more breath. Exhale the left arm overhead to stretch your side body. Good. Inhale the hand back up. We'll come all the way back up. Come back up onto those back toes. Take your arms out to a T. Left arm underneath right. We'll inhale, lift up, take a little bit of a back bend, and exhale, fold to the inside. Good. Nice long breath. One more moment. Unwind the arms and then take a standing split. Left leg high to the sky. You can bend the knee if it's too much. Good. And then slowly lower the foot beneath you. Inhale, lift and lengthen, find monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. We'll come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good, so we'll pour all our weight into that left foot. Take your right knee up towards the chest. And again, just extend the heart forward, heel back for warrior three. Good. Holding, lengthening. One more breath. Bend into the front knee, take that right foot back. Inhale up for high lunge. Good. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Take the elbow to the outside of the knee. Pull the heart through the gates of the arms. Nice long breaths. Good. One more. And now inhale, reach up, high lunge. And exhale, swing the arms back. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward and back, warrior two. Front heel intersects back arch. Heart lifts, side bodies are long. Good, nice long breath. Exhale, reverse it, keep bending into that front knee. Good, yep. Inhale, come on up, lower your forearm to thigh. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Good, when you feel like you're really on that side plane and ready to go, take your right arm overhead. So really lengthen that side body. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale, come all the way up, straighten out that front leg.
Reverse your triangle. Send your hips forward, reach back. Deep breaths, fill up the shape. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, reach out. Lower your hand to the shin or to the earth as you reach your right hand to the sky. Good. One more breath. Inhale, pull yourself up, both arms reach up. Come up onto those right toes. Maybe walk it in. Arms out to a T. Right arm underneath left. Big inhale, take it up, open the heart. And exhale, fold to the inside. So holding that shoulder next to the knee if you can. Extend that right leg long, let it be strong. Good. One more breath. And then unwind the hands down on either side. Swing that right leg up for a standing split. You can bend that right knee if it's too much on the left hamstring. Good. And then lower that foot beneath you. Inhale, lift and lengthen, find monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. One tree pose before we go down to the earth. So heel toe your feet hip distance apart. Pour all your weight into the left foot, right knee up towards your chest. Take the knee out to the right, place the foot high up to the inner thigh. Hands to heart center. So I love this pose for so many reasons, but really root yourself deeply into the earth. 300 miles down through that whole mycelium network, go down, 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 and reach the crown up. When you feel stable and steady, reach your arms up towards the sky. Good. If you wanted a challenge today for a twist, you could take your arms out in front of you and swing that right arm behind you. So just like twisting here as you press that foot into the inner thigh. And then inhale, bring your hands back up. And exhale, hands to heart center, and lower the foot down. Same thing on the other side. Pour all the weight into the right, left knee up towards your chest. Take it out to the left, place the foot high up to the inner thigh. Hands to heart center. Try not to dip into the hip. And reach your arms up. Wrap those shoulder blades around. Good. So you could stay here and bring both arms forward. Right arm stays, left arm reaches back. Keep pressing the foot into the leg for a little bit of a twist. Feel those side bodies lengthen. Heart lifts. Good. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Knee up. And lower the foot down. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive out of the hips, clearing vinyasa. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. Walk, step, or float back. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, big back bend, let your hips be heavy. And exhale, take it slowly back to downward facing dog. Good. From here, lower your knees down to the earth. And we will lift the left arm up. We're going to thread the needle. So lift the left arm up. You could bend your right elbow to find some space here. And then exhale, left arm underneath your body, threading underneath that right arm. Good. So the head of the left shoulder and the space above the left ear resting on the earth. So you can wiggle around here just slightly to get a nice stretch in that space in that left scapula. Again, that space behind the heart, opening up. So all those things that have happened that have made us uniquely us. Good. One more breath. And then press into that right hand. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, left arm down. Inhale, right arm up. So again, you can bend that left elbow to get some space. And then exhale, thread it on through. Come to rest on the head of the right shoulder and the space above the right ear. Again, wiggle around so you can get a nice, good stretch for that scapula. So really important bone to help hold your arms and your shoulders in place. So again, another connection to the heart. Good, supporting the heart behind that organ, protecting it. Good, one more breath. And inhale, open up, bring that right arm high to the sky again.
And exhale, lower the hand down, walk up onto your shins for camel pose. So this will be our back bend. If you wanted something else like bridge pose or full wheel, feel free to take it. Most importantly, lift your hip points up, your tailbone will descend, press your thigh bones forward, hands to ribs to start, loop the shoulders up, back and down. I like to do it because I like to feel the strength and length in my core. Loop the shoulders up, back and down, tilt your heart up, tilt your chin up, and we'll just pause here. You can close the eyes and breathe. Really hard to breathe all the way down to the pelvic floor here. As you exhale, draw that energy in and up. One more breath. And then inhale, slowly come up, head comes up last. Take a couple cat cows. Good. And then we'll walk back onto our shins, curl the toes under this time if you didn't already. Take your hands on your ribs again, just to start. Loop the shoulders up, back and down, lift your hip points up, thigh bones press forward. If you wanted to go deeper, either fingertips reach for your heels or take your hands to your low back for support. Pressing that low back down, tailbone descending to open up space in that low back. Heart and chin lift. One more breath. Inhale, come up, cat cow. Good. And then one more back bend of your choice. So you can go deeper or repeat something you just did, or come onto your back if you'd like to do a bridge or something different. So when you're ready, lift your heart, tailbone descends. Send that space to the heart of the future, opening up to what's next. Good. One more breath. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, head comes up, cat cow. Good. And then from here, take one downward facing dog. We'll bend the knees deeply and press your chest back towards your thighs for this bear push, just opening up that low back. And then inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, slowly lower yourself down to the earth. We'll roll onto our back. Good. And then hug your knees into your chest. One more thing to do, rock yourself up to seated. Good. Extend your legs out long. You need a fold here. Take your sit bones or the skin out from underneath your sit bones. Reach your hands nice and high. And exhale, fold forward. Lead with your heart. So such a great pose to practice just leading with your heart. You might not fold in half ever, as you may see some yogis do. But the most important thing is to keep your heart lifted. Good. One more breath. And then inhale, come on up. Take the right leg out to the right, bring the left foot in. One more side body stretch. Right arm to the inside, left arm up to the sky. Yeah, and then arm overhead. Opening up that space, deep breath, keep turning your heart open. Beautiful. Inhale the hand all the way up. Exhale the hand behind you will stand up on the shin and the foot and sweep the right arm back. So taking this nice big back bend, opening up your whole front body, opening your heart. Good. And then lower it on down, hand behind you to switch sides, left leg out, drop the left forearm in, reach the right arm up and over when you're ready. Good. Really root that sit bone down. Good. And now inhale, come up, lower the hand behind you, stand up on the shin and the foot, reach back, nice big stretch. Good, and then lower your seat back down. We'll take Sukhasana here. So if you need to sit up on a blanket or a block, feel free. So we're just gonna take some breaths here to help us sort of tap into that dark energy. But again, always knowing there's light there. There's always both. And then we'll tap into this light as we inhale. So we're going to start first by extending the exhale. So as we extend the exhale, you'll feel your low belly draw in and up. So there's that uplift, even though we're softening down. So that exhale naturally brings you down as well as lifts you up. But I'd like you to kind of focus on sort of maybe tapping into like the depths of your heart here as you breathe as you take that deep exhale. So hands flat on your knees, loop the shoulders up, back and down. I'm not going to count for you. I'd like you to inhale, take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, count to 6. So take 6 moments to complete that exhale. So together we'll take a nice deep inhale and begin your exhale for the count of 6. Inhale. Exhale deeply for 6. Inhale. Exhale deeply. Feel that air pass through the heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale nice and long. Feel that breath pass through the heart. Feel the pelvic floor lift. Feel the grounding energy as well as that light energy. And then just come back to your natural breath. So the exhale is a beautiful breath because it helps to tap into that vagus nerve, that parasympathetic nervous system. So really sort of tapping into those dark spots with calm and ease. And now we'll do the opposite here. So we'll take a nice long, deep inhale and extend quickly. So when you're ready, we'll count to 6 on your own time. Take a nice deep inhale to the count of 6. And exhale. So again, tapping into this uplift, this light. Again, deep inhale for 6. And exhale. Again, deep inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. So come back to your natural breath. Feeling a little light maybe in the mind, like you've cleared out some cobwebs. Feeling a little light in the heart. Feeling light in the pelvis from all the space you created. So bring your hands to heart center, press your sternum up towards your thumbs. Just take a moment here, about a minute or two, to really tap into the energy that you're feeling today, the darkness and the light. And use that energy to set an intention for your new year. You can stay seated or you can bring yourself down to the earth for Shavasana. Taking this time just to let all that energy assimilate into the body. Feeling a sense of calm as you let the body settle into the earth, this release. Feel supported by the earth as if the earth is holding you up, feeling grounded and rooted. And then notice the uplift, all those really awesome vibrations in the body, that new energy, that prana you brought in. And then notice between those energies, the grounding and lifting is this weightless space, the space here on earth where we get to experience both. And in that space, simply let yourself just be.
So slowly come back to your breath. Deepen your inhales and your exhales. Invite those little movements back into the body. Reaching your arm overhead when you're ready. And again, hug those knees into your chest, make little circles. And then take a moment to rock over to your right side. Pausing there, really important transition. So taking a moment here to create a memory of this feeling. Know that it's available to you anytime throughout the day by simply taking a breath. When you're ready, gently press yourself up to seated, keeping your eyes closed, sit bones rooting, crown of the head reaching. Hands to heart center. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, connecting to that intention that you've set for yourself. Really pressing those sternum up to the thumbs. And then together we'll take a deep inhale. Exhale, loud sigh. Letting go of what's not serving you, holding on to what does. We'll bow our heads, seal our practice, seal our intention. Namaste. Thank you, you guys. I hope you feel good. It's a lot to get in an hour, so you might need to sit with some of that. Maybe go back to those long inhales and long exhales and see if you can tap into some energy. That's maybe just been tough stuff down there. And I sent you guys that, Karen, I didn't send it to you, but I'm going to take January off. So I'll send you guys recordings. And then February, I'll come back with the values. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to use this space to sort of test out some things that I've been working with. So I'm hoping that next year, it'll be a fun year for us to sort of explore together these sort of new healing modalities, ancient and new to us, but I'm excited for it. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, a happy new year. I love being with all of you. Thank you for joining.